Hey, I'm Liv, and I'm jumping for joy because I just snorkeled in one of the most surreal places on Earth, the Silfra Fissure in Iceland. If you've never heard of it, Silfra is a true bucket list destination, letting you snorkel between two tectonic plates. So let's dive in, and I'll take you through everything you can expect on a tour like this. Silfra is located in Thingvellir National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Since it's protected, you can only access it with a guide. Usually, when I hear the words national park, I think of lots of vegetation and big trees. So you can imagine my surprise when we had entered the national park and it looked like this. But Thingvellir National Park gets its status because of its historical and geological significance, which we'll get into a bit later. We visited in March 2024, so with winter just ending, the weather could have gone either way. Luckily, though, we had clear skies that made the colour of the water pop even more. We'd organised our own road trip, so adding Silfra to the route was quite easy. But even if you're here for a short time, Silfra is definitely achievable as a day trip, especially if you're staying in Reykjavik. We stayed in Lugavatn the night before, and we were able to make it to the morning session quite easily. Of course, Iceland is known for its epic road trips, and if you're interested in knowing more about making your travel more sustainable, check out my video on our Iceland road trip in a Tesla. On the morning of the tour, we parked nearby and within a short walk joined our guide with Troll Expeditions. This tour cost about 200 Australian dollars per person and lasted 2 to 3 hours all up, with about 45 minutes spent snorkeling. There are quite a few companies to choose from since Silfra is located on the popular Golden Circle route, and some of them offer transport as part of the package. Now, we need to talk about the dry suit they give you, which consisted of a warm layer and then a waterproof outer layer. And you can see it's almost like a spacesuit. And let's just say getting it over your head felt a little like a rebirth, but I'll leave it at that. After a safety briefing, we walked off to the water's edge. One of the best parts about Silfra is that you're floating right between the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates. The fissure here is expanding about 2 centimeters every year, which is wild to think about while you're floating. Once in the water, our guide encouraged us to take a sip. It's some of the cleanest, purest water on the planet, being glacial water that is filtered through lava rock. She also showed us the resting and safety position for our float.
Here.
The cold water hits you a bit at first, but the view beneath you is incredible. You can see over 100 meters through shades of emerald, aqua, indigo, and violet. The length of the snorkeling lasts about 45 minutes and takes you through four major parts of Silfra Fissure. We start off at Silfra Hall, which is the first deep body of water where you get used to the gentle current and beautiful rock structures underneath you. What I think makes it so special is that with each new earthquake, these rock formations and underlying cave systems will continuously change, making it a truly unique experience. Next stop is the Silfra Crack. Whether you are diving or snorkeling, this is the photo worthy spot where you can pose between two tectonic plates while your guide takes your photo. Some more snorkeling takes us to the Cathedral. This is the most impressive part of Silfra, where you can hover above an incredible, massive blue emptiness. They call it the Cathedral because, with the water clarity of up to 100 meters, it feels like you're hovering at the ceiling of a cathedral. Final leg of the snorkeling brings us to the lagoon. This is the calm end where you can finish admiring the amazing colors and textures of Silfra, a beautiful way to end an amazing tour. After the snorkeling, we warmed up with a hot drink and muesli bar and decided to head out and explore the national park. Thingvellir is known as the birthplace of Icelandic democracy. The Alþingi, or Iceland's parliament, was founded here as early as 930, making it the oldest continuously operating parliament globally. We visited this part of the national park after the snorkel and saw the flag which marks the Assembly Plains, where the General Assembly convened for centuries right up until 1798. Major events in Iceland's history unfolded here, cementing Thingvellir as a place of deep national importance. For the science nerds out there, Thingvellir is significant because it sits on a fissure zone along the mid Atlantic ridge, where the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates meet. This rift valley is a living reminder of the Earth's dynamic nature, with cracks and fissures visibly stretching across the landscape. One of the park's most striking features is this dramatic gorge that serves as the park's focal point. A hiking path winds through the impressive cleft where you can look over the river and take in the truly awe inspiring and unique views. Overall, our trip to Silfra and Thingvellir National Park was amazing and would definitely recommend this for your trip to Iceland. And if you've snorkeled in a unique place before, I'd love to hear about it.